This is
Yo,
is
you
like
cannot be
like
purple. I am
pink.
purple.
This is pink. All right, hold on.
Dog.
How about
Go back
that?
to the blue. Go back to the blue.
That's a lighter pink.
Yeah,
that's like,
it's still
it's like a T-Mobile in my room right now.
Don't
Crispin
do
feels
that.
like he's at work.
Don't do that.
Yo, Grizzly, like, don't be disrespectful, yo.
Take that off, bro. Take that off.
All right.
Okay, take
fine.
it off.
There's the blue.
Thank
It
you,
is
thank you.
aquamarine blue.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Purple, but
We're all good today.
because of
Shawny,
that-
you don't
that-
have no lights, so you don't have no say. You hear me?
That's a
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I can say it. I can see clearly. Y'all
No, bro, you don't.
I
have
can
a
see
light.
clearly
I have
now the
ambient-
rainbows.
You don't have nothing. You have
Nobody
a
knows
TV
that
on
song?
that's lighting
Yes,
you.
I know that stupid song.
You have a TV on that is lighting you, Shawny. You don't got. You don't even have a like a main light for you, bro. So
It's
stop.
not. It's like the light for the room,
Light
and the
skin,
light for the
light-
room is
light
like
skin,
all the way
clear
by
light.
yeah. Like he's not even
Facts.
next to it.
Esa luz está
Oh,
lejísima.
where's the light? All the way para allá? Yeah.
All the way para allá, en casa del carajo, para allá abajo.
Yeah, that shit.
Carajo, lad. All right. Yeah. You already know. Oh, do I even have the drops up?
Yo, if you don't got, if you guys don't listen to Four Town, y'all whack as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
¿Cómo llama la película esa? If you haven't watched Turning Red, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh. I've watched-
Turning red. Oh,
The boy band that's in
boy
that.
band.
yeah,
bitch.
the boy
My
band.
daughter's crazy with these niggas. I'm gonna have to fight these niggas.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to pull up to the movie and fight these niggas. Who's doing that? Who's doing that?
no need for me.
That's definitely John with his industrialized fan.
Yo,
Fucking
that was traffic for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
It's a
damn.
plane.
Yeah.
It was a plane that was passing
Close to
by.
Nate, that makes sense. I was gonna say,
Yeah, like-
damn.
I gotta have the window open because it gets
That's how that shit sounded right there.
it gets
Jesus
dumb hot
Christ.
in this room.
Nah, just
Word,
get
I'd be
central air.
suffering without my AC.
Just get central air, right? Yeah, just figure
And he
it
talking
out.
on money. Look at the money, man. He moving all of a sudden. He's making the man.
Yeah, right. This fucking house was built.
You
like,
haven't
before
noticed
World
that his
War
camera
II.
looks better now in this house?
Word, I can see his skin now. He been keeping up the facial routine.
This nigga black and you can see freckles.
Nah,
on
yo,
his-
hey, John, I've been keeping up the facial routine, right? Every
You
single time
have.
I go, I get
You
the
have.
black mask, right? Come
This
on, now,
nigga
niggas,
black-
niggas is noticing me. I'm happy.
This
Say
nigga
that.
black and you can see freckles.
He's
Say
like,
that.
I'm glowing. I'm
It's a
glowing.
whole different. It's a whole different vibe.
He's fucking glowing. Look at oh no, not the IG face. IG.
Yo, you know
face,
what?
Mac.
You know what's really funny? The last time, not the last time, but the first time since I moved to where I live now, that I went to go to get my haircut from John. John was like, "Oh, look at Macky struggling trying to keep the waves. You see them shits? Them
Yeah,
shits is spinning, bitch.
They're keeping.
What is you talking about? Come on."
Yeah, because
said,
that's because your
Come
barber hooking it up. Your barber
Word.
hooking it up.
And
he
I'm
said, "I'll cut against
This
the
guy
grain
down
next time.
here,
Fuck
see
that
this
all."
guy
up.
down
That
here?
guy.
He
Shout out to
hooking
him.
it up. He
Hey.
hooking it up, boy.
Hey, and that's my guy.
Shout out
That's
to
my
him.
guy. I paid a fee. It's
I
not
paid
cheap.
the
do.
fee.
It's
Yes,
not
you
cheap.
do.
How
to
you
go
gonna
to
talk
John.
shit to the guy that got the waves popping for you?
Who else am I gonna
He
talk
was,
shit?
but he
You
wasn't
have to talk
talking.
shit to him.
He's talking shit to you, Shawny. He's not talking shit to me.
Shawny
Oh,
can't
yeah.
have waves, bro.
Nah, Shawny got
What?
waves.
Shawny's waves are nice.
Shawny,
Shawny
yeah,
got a
yeah,
wave
yeah.
cap
Look at
at
the little
Yeah.
puddle he got.
Your hair
Oh,
running
no.
away,
Yeah.
Shawny. Your hair running, baby. Your
Come
hair-
on, hold up. Wave
Your
check.
hair
Wave
is
check.
gone, dog.
He said wave
we don't
check.
start
Nah,
this
look,
damn
look at
episode-
Max waves right now though. That shit is
All
fine.
right. That shit too much, too much.
I
Come on.
brushed them that way.
Come on.
Too much,
And
too much, too much.
And I ain't brushed them since Saturday. Fuck is you talking about? All right. Let's get
I
it
don't
popping.
even do
Let's get it
my hair
popping.
no more. I just keep the
I
headphones.
dead
on.
don't do my hair, dog. That's
Really
good.
crazy.
No.
I got you. I'm not gonna look this good. Y'all crazy.
I look good naturally, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Mundo.
Okay,
Dímelo.
okay.
Like,
Hold on. I'm
So-
sorry.
so-
I'm sorry.
so-
Okay.
so where
All right,
at?
we about to. I'm so sorry. I was trying to figure out what episode this was so I can properly introduce the podcast. But what the fuck is going
Always got my hand on the bottom. Ready to lower that
going on? It's your boy Macky OMO in the motherfucking building. You feel me? With the waves popping. We got my boy Crispin,
Yo.
aka the Black Kage. We got Platinum Shawny in the motherfucking building. Hopefully soon he'll give us some platinum content. And we got we got the razor sharp assassin with the clipper in Johnny B. And we are the Paradise Podcast. Welcome to episode 58.
Damn.
88.
Damn.
What the fuck is this?
I'm about to say he was a little delayed on the drop that time.
It takes 2 seconds to get muted, Shawny. I just wanted to let you know that. It's not hard.
Yo, you sure you got long COVID, bro? Because you've been getting the intros off pretty fine.
Oh,
You don't seem like you're struggling there anymore.
I
Lungs
know-
is
I
back to
haven't-
normal.
I haven't had COVID. Was like in January, my boy. So yeah, it
you,
wasn't that.
You've been on your, like, I'm still
No.
still recovering.
That
I'm
was
still taking care of this. Still
He
taking care of me.
went to a concert or some shit.
yeah. I had gone somewhere and I
yelling like a
lost my
bitch.
voice. Whoa, whoa! I lost my voice, and then when I came into the next episode, I couldn't do it. So I had Crispin intro it, and then the following week, I don't think we were here. So then I came back again. So that's what happened. It's
Oh, yeah.
and the real reason why I stopped, because he's talking about me smoking. The real reason why I stopped smoking is because it became a habit for me. But I can talk about that on the Habit Podcast. This is the Paradise Podcast, and we ain't gonna be talking about none of that shit today.
Which one is the
So,
Habit podcast?
I don't know.
Fuck
You
is
could
the
create
Habit
it.
Podcast?
You could create it. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you could create it. We can house it here if you want.
Anyway, the content's there. Talk about it.
No.
What you do this weekend? Talk about it.
So yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
eh?
what we're getting into now. What you watching? What you doing?
I don't know
Okay,
what you
recap.
said.
And let me go first. So I watched One Piece.
Mhm.
I watched Classroom of the Elite. I've watched High School DxD.
Hey.
I watched The Boys last night, by the way.
Nigga say, yeah.
I
This nigga
think-
is such a crazy.
There's something else. I watched Amphibia, by the way.
Okay.
It gets really, really good, John. So you should definitely continue watching it. It's
It's
finished now.
funny.
Like,
I definitely think it's funny. I just haven't committed to watching it all.
it's finished. So the show is done.
Aw, that's kind
Um,
of sucks. I feel like
yeah,
it
I
probably
know.
could have went on longer.
No, the way that once you get past the first season to the second season, you'll be like, oh, they got to start wrapping this shit up.
What, in the boys?
It's still good though. No, of
Amphibia?
Amphibia.
What
What else?
It's a
It's a sh-
cartoon on Disney,
Yeah,
but it's really funny.
It's really funny. It is really funny.
It's for like older kids. It's not like a little kids Disney cartoon.
Okay.
So the jokes are for like definitely like an older audience. They're
like
but they're
ages
funny.
like maybe like around 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, like 10 to
Like teenagers?
13.
Yeah.
So like,
like
Chopper
preteen,
and
yeah.
fuck is the name of that show? Gumball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
Gumball's
would-
not for like kiddies.
I would
either,
even say like Adventure Time maybe.
Okay.
Because like Adventure
Hmm.
Time has like older jokes in them. Like it's not necessarily for a younger child audience. Like it's not like a Disney cartoon when you think Disney cartoon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
that's-
yeah.
Got you.
So I finished Ozark. I was very disappointed about the ending.
You were disappointed?
Yes, I was. But I found out that there's another show coming out that is a sequel to it.
Oh, they
which-
confirmed that?
Yeah, that
Oh, cool.
they're gonna be in Chicago, so I'm not as mad. So we get to see more
Interesting.
because I really like that show. And Wendy is a piece of shit, and I can't stand her. She is the worst wife mother ever. I swear to God.
Miss Wendy Bird.
R.I.P. to the goat. R.I.P. Anyway, so
Marty.
I just been playing FIFA. I played a little bit of Mario Kart on Instagram Live the other day, which was pretty cool. But I've been mostly playing FIFA on Twitch. I've been streaming that a lot. And reading, I haven't read anything this week. I'm like 2 chapters behind on One Piece and mad chapters behind on My Hero. So maybe if it's not busy at work and I get a chance, I'll start reading it up again. And what did I do this weekend? Nothing. I was chilling this whole weekend, thank God. And it was the Italian Fest in New York. So I wish
Did you
I went
go?
to that. No,
Oh, you
I
didn't
wish
go.
I wanted to go, but this weekend was too crazy. Not crazy, but like I just didn't feel like leaving the house. And yeah, that's it. Crispin, you're up.
All right. So, what I have done is work a lot. I had like 2 other podcasts to edit for my entertainment channel that I have with my brother. Uh,
You cheating on us, nigga?
hell no, never. I'm here every Monday, am I not?
Oh, hey.
Hello, hello,
Listen, listen
hello.
to.
I downloaded a Street Cat Tale, and I played that game, and it's the most simple game in the planet Earth, which makes it the most difficult game in the planet Earth. I downloaded Splatoon because you're gonna get into Splatoon. I haven't played none of these games. I just downloaded them and got ready to play them. Right, Road to Hero, Eli, Turbo Shot. These are all cheap ass games. Animal Royale, all these shits. I downloaded all, and then Nexomon and Nexomon Extension, which is like Pokemon but different, I guess. And anime, I was watching Full Metal with my girl so she could catch up. And
Catch
what
up.
else?
Catch up.
She never really watched it. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. And what else? I was watching One Piece. Luffy something else. That's all I'm gonna say. But Kaido, that nigga something else. I'm done.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm done. If you haven't seen the last episode,
No, I'm like maybe 10 episodes, 11 episodes behind.
bruh.
But that's on purpose because I don't like waiting week to week. So I'd rather let that shit
You
build up.
bugging. I love that shit. That shit is intense.
No, because if you wait week to week with One Piece, they have a funny thing of not letting shit happen in episodes. So that pacing, like with John watching right now, it's easy for him. Like, you
Nah,
don't gotta
bro.
wait.
The last like 5 episodes, pacing is not a problem, baby.
I'll take your word for it. I'm like I said, I'm like 10 episodes behind. But John, you're up.
Word. Sorry, I had myself muted. So over the weekend, the only thing that I did was I got back a model kit that I paid someone to complete for me. So my good friend Phoenix builds model kits. He's also a very talented artist, and he put together this master grade gunpla that another friend of mine had given to me. So
That's fire.
it's been in a box for a few years now in my storage. So he was just like, hey, I could definitely put it together for you. So we worked out a price for his labor, and I paid him to put it together. So this thing, I would have never built this myself. I don't know if you guys have seen what these kits look like when you
Bro,
take them out of the
it's like
box. They're like little
tiny-ass
tiny
piece.
pieces of plastic, and they're all like on a sheet. And you gotta like pop them out of the sheet, and you gotta put all the little pieces together.
That's how I
Some of
did
them
that.
need to be glued.
The little boat
Yeah.
right there, the One Piece boat,
Yeah.
the Mary.
Oh, you had to build the Mary.
I have the Sunny, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's just
So
crazy.
this is just one of those that like it's really intricate. Like you probably can't see the details, but like every single finger articulates like in every actual joint, like
That's
a regular
crazy.
finger. Like there's so much articulation to this thing. I didn't even know anything about this until he put it together. He was just like, yeah, look, it's actually a pretty cool piece.
I always seen those, and I always wanted one, but I ain't building that shit myself.
Yeah, so this one is cool. This is the original RX-78, so it's the main protagonist Gundam from the original Gundam series. So this is just for like
that's the nigga that's in Japan standing like that.
That was the first one that they did, yeah, and then I
That's what's
think
up.
they switched it to the Gundam Unicorn
Hmm.
recently, which I'm not a fan of that particular series. It didn't really tickle my fancy. But that's the only thing that I did.
This nigga said tickle my fancy.
Tickle my fancy.
Why are we friends with this nigga?
What? Y'all
He
want me to
said
talk
tickle my fancy.
Y'all want me to talk in ways that I don't talk. That's how I talk. You like
My
it,
bad,
love
nigga,
it, or
damn.
leave it. right? So
I'm gonna just leave it.
We're
cool.
gonna leave it. We're gonna leave
We can leave it then. Um,
Continue.
I think over the weekend as well. I did get a package for something. I'll show that because it goes with the game. But the only game that I've been playing has been Splatoon 3.
I'm gonna get on it, bro.
Yeah,
Promise.
so I buy all my Switch stuff physical unless it's like a digital only game. So I gotta have the box. I need this. This makes me happy. So I gotta buy these. So,
I'm just buying Pokemon like that from now on.
yeah, which you should. I don't blame you. But that's it. So I got this one, and I've been working on the story mode. I actually haven't jumped into the online multiplayer because I like to use the story mode in these to get better at the game. And since I hadn't played Splatoon in a long time, it's been extremely helpful to familiarize with all the weapons and
How
how to
is
do
the
certain
story mode?
things. And the story mode in this is not fucking easy. This
Is
is
it like is it just like a battle royale, like the actual game?
like the online multiplayer. It's like Call of Duty, but with an extra mechanic to it. So the object of like turf war is not necessarily to get a certain body count, right? Like, and then that's the number that you score against the enemy team. You can kill each other unlimited amount of times. The
Yeah, it's
object
more
is
about how
to
much paint you have on the floor.
how much paint you have on the battlefield. So whoever has the most, obviously wins that round.
But is the story mode like that as well?
The story mode is like an adventure game. So you basically play as your Inkling character and you're like a special agent and you're going on like these missions to get the collectibles, right? They want you to collect the collectibles in order for you to eventually face off against the boss and do things like that. But it's like platforming. So like you're using the ink, you're using the weapons in unique ways. They're testing you out. One mission, you might only be limited to using the sniper rifle. One mission, you might only be limited to using the paint katana. There's like a whole bunch of like different things, and like they might set up obstacle courses where you have to navigate through the obstacle course using that specific weapon, or they might just give you no weapon and then just be like dodge everything, and then you got to do whatever the mission is, and then so like everything is different, and there's a whole bunch of shit to collect, and this story mode is wild. This is definitely a level up from Splatoon 2. So a lot of people out
Have
there.
you played Splatoon 1?
No, because that was on the Wii U, and I never had a Wii U, and I have like a Wii U with nothing attached to it. Like I got no wires, no gamepad, no nothing to it, so I can't play anything on it. But yeah, no, I never had a Wii U.
I don't remember a person with a Wii U.
Yeah, right. Like it was just nobody bought one. That's why Nintendo.
I had it for Smash.
I played the 3DS Smash for that generation. My Smash 4 was 3DS. And then to go with Splatoon is also because I got a new OLED Switch and I never got myself a controller, but I went ahead and I got the Splatoon 3 addition to the Nintendo Pro controller. So this one's pretty cool. You can kind of see some of the detail. It's a little hard. Yeah, there you go. You can see some of the details there and everything with the blue and the neon.
That's hard.
Yellow. This is dope.
They should have put more. They should have like left it black, but the splatters should have been colored only. That would have been fire.
Yeah, that would have been dope. But you're also asking them to do more than they're willing to do.
I mean,
so
you seen that Pokemon Switch?
I want that one.
That looks really interesting. But since I just bought a Switch and a new Pro controller, I'm not gonna do that to myself.
This is the one I got.
That's the one for Monster Hunter Rise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool. I like the front of that one.
I would like to collect these shits, but these shits are $70. Fuck out.
Yeah.
I used to do that with the Xbox. Never.
Yo, guys, if you want us to collect it, comment, share these videos,
leave a comment, right?
Get us subscribers up, and I'll collect all them bitches. I promise you.
There you go.
I'll look for them shits. I'll collect all them bitches.
But yeah, so
leave them in the box too.
I haven't
even used them shits.
I keep the boxes for like display purposes. I'm a man.
Why is this always cat ass up in this bitch?
He just
I
let the
let him
cat
be
do what
great,
he does.
yo.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. He don't say nothing to him. He just be like, yeah.
If
You're on
that
the camera.
was
It's fine.
Yusuke, Maggie would be like Yusuke, nigga.
Respect my personal space, my guy.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I haven't played anything other than Splatoon 3. I've been enjoying that, but I haven't had too much time to play. It's been really busy at work. And then watching wise, because we watch it in the barbershop and I was actually able to kind of pay attention to it, I finished season 5 of Cobra Kai. I've been watching Cobra Kai since it started on YouTube. Yeah, when it first came out, the season 1 was a YouTube original.
Really?
Yeah, and then because it did so poorly on YouTube, Netflix bought it out. They bought the rights.
yeah.
So Netflix took it, and then they put season 1 and 2 at the same time on Netflix, and then they continued it from there on Netflix, and then it performed extremely well on Netflix.
Why not?
It's because people are not looking for that on YouTube. They're looking
Exactly.
for something
Yeah.
else.
YouTube, like they have series, but it's like you're not
Bro,
rushing
it's
to watch a series.
yeah. We should make a whole episode on that, just talking about
Put in the chat.
like YouTube shit. Okay.
Drop it in the chat, honey.
Continue. Sorry. Continue.
So I saw season 5 Cobra Kai. That is like the greatest novella I have ever watched. Cobra Kai is a novella. All right. So for anybody that are non-Spanish speakers, including myself, that is a Spanish soap opera.
Listen, you will never believe me. Really, really quick story. You will never believe me. When I was in Nigeria and I
You
lived
did
there
not
for
watch
years,
novellas.
bro, I promise you, they had
I think we all
novellas
did as
in
kids.
in Nigeria though.
They probably were mad exaggerated too.
Them shits was fire. Can't even hold you.
Let me get a scene.
Can't
Let me
even
get a
hold
scene. Let me get a scene, Mac. What's
Right,
up?
right now?
Whatever you remember. Just,
Right
just
now, bro.
something. A line
If you want me to do a scene, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah.
Get the hell out of here, bro. I just needed some accento. You know what I'm saying? I needed to you to get into
One
you,
thing
like,
I do remember about every telenovela, there's somebody that's gonna get slapped.
slap.
always,
Taste slapped out of them.
always. Bitches, you can't trust bitches in telenovelas. You definitely can't trust niggas in telenovelas.
Hell
Like
no.
it's just nobody's trusted in telenovelas. It's Game of
Hell
Thrones,
no.
nigga.
Everyone
It's
is there.
Game of Thrones.
Dead ass. Who
So-
considered the JJ throne, nigga?
Oh no.
I gotta mute this.
So if you guys have
I'm muting myself.
if you guys have not watched Cobra Kai is a giant novella with martial arts in it, and it's awesome. Everything is over dramatic. If you do watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But they'll make anything in that show feel so I'm just like, wow. So that was a fun watch. And then just One Piece at home. No other time for anything else. So Cobra Kai, Splatoon 3, One Piece, and Gundam models. That's
And
what I got.
Gundam models.
There we
Okay.
go. That's what I got.
All right. Shawny, you are up. You haven't been here for 2 weeks, sir.
I know.
You
Say it again?
you haven't been here for 2 weeks, sir. You've been drinking and partying with your new job. So please tell me you've done something in the past 2 weeks besides watch fucking Boruto.
Actually, I haven't watched Boruto. I haven't watched a lot of shit. Honestly, I watched.
That's just embarrassing.
Hey man, I like what I like. Yeah, that's embarrassing, but John watches his shows. So, all right.
Listen, man, every single day, DxD, that shit is softcore porn. And you cannot tell me it's not.
I am unashamed.
That is
I know. Oh, I
embarrassing
know
too.
you have no shame. I know
We
you have no
this.
shame.
We know this.
We know you have no shame.
And listen,
Macky mentioned that this nigga was like, yeah.
He was excited.
No shame. I'm proud of myself. Anyway,
I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of myself. I did a good job, pat. But
Yeah.
Anyway, yes.
you can stop
Good pride.
watching High School DxD anytime you want.
I have
The
nothing
fact
else
that
to
you are
watch.
still watching it.
I haven't watched it in a couple of days, but I'm like on episode 11 of season
See,
1.
Ed, you've progressed since the last time. I saw
Episode
you.
11 is a lot of episodes, bro.
bro.
That's almost a whole season. 12 episodes is one full season.
The
You saw a whole
the
season.
story is not. Anyway, we'll talk about this later.
Go ahead, Shawnee. Go ahead, Shawnee.
Shawnee.
Damn, we killed
Shawnee,
Shawnee.
I was
shit.
like, I mean, y'all was getting it.
My bad. My
Right.
bad. Shawnee.
Nah. So shit, train of thought. But basically, I watched the PlayStation showcase. So I saw Tekken 8. There was a bunch of other trailers that I enjoyed from that. There was Nintendo Direct that recently released. There was a lot of shit that just kept coming out. I did not have time to really keep up with my anime. Capcom did a presentation as well, so I watched a bit of those, and then I was really fascinated with the Tekken story, so I watched like a 2-hour story walkthrough on Tekken 7 because I can't play that game for shit, but the story is just hilarious to say the least. And yeah, so that was it. Read My Hero, One Piece. I gotta go check Tokyo Revengers. I like when I forget about it because I can actually go and just binge it. And then what did I do? Well, I went to work for the last week in Long Island, so I went to Target, Walmart, Hot Topic, Box Lunch, FYE, and I just bought a whole bunch of like pops and nerdy shit. So, and as far as new collection, I just added.
Don't show me right now. I
Inasa.
don't want to see them. Don't show me right now, bro. Don't show me. I don't want to see them. Create a fucking video about them shits. I don't want to see
Yo,
them.
I
right
haven't
now.
had time, bro.
I don't want
We
to
got
see
a
them
project going live in
I don't give a
October.
damn. I don't give a damn what you saying that. The moment you said pops, I was like, I have to unmute myself and yell at this nigga, bro. You grab your phone and you create a freaking video. Don't even talk on this motherfucker. Just show me the pops. That's it. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you,
Oh,
Crispin,
man.
for saying what was on my mind. I appreciate you, my guy.
Killing
Shawnee.
me.
Oh,
You
no,
could
but
easily break it up and take the soundbite.
No.
But other than that, that was it.
No. It'll look better if you do it as a selfie through your phone because the quality will be better.
That's
But
facts.
I understand that you just recently started your job, so I get it. Like I know how first starting a job.
I didn't mean to go off, bro.
How hectic it could be. No, I don't think he feels the type of way. It's Shawny. Like that shit
I know.
rubs off his back. He's the strolling Shawny or whatever he calls himself these days.
I'm dead.
Moving on.
You know what's crazy? Meet the Greeks was like 2 weeks anyway. Or last week. It was last week.
You know what's funny? None of us was there. That's funny.
Yeah. I haven't been to Meet the Greeks in like 10 years.
Bro.
And I live down the block.
Same.
That's hilarious. That statement is funny.
No, Mac, I can actually walk to NJCU from my house.
Same. It's not that bad of a walk.
I can't.
That's a steep walk.
A
To
30
where
minute
you
walk.
live now? Yeah, that's a walk and a half.
30 minutes is a walk.
That is not a 30-minute walk.
It's
That
a
is-
30-minute walk from where I'm at to your barbershop. Anyway, I'm giving too much about my GPS location. Anyway.
They're about to pull up on you, kid.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
They were 30 minutes in any direction.
Anyway, so yeah. Oh, great. Shawny, I'm glad you had a great 2 weeks since you was off. And now we're back here ready to pod. A couple of things I want to go over before. I wanted to quickly mention the state of plays that dropped, the Nintendo one or the Nintendo Direct, and then the PlayStation State of Play. I also know that GTA, some leaked footage of GTA 6 has come out, and GTA came out and said, we were hacked. They basically said we were hacked.
And they say it's not true. So that's the footage right there.
Yeah, so that's the footage. If you saw it,
They confirmed it.
They confirmed they confirmed that's the footage. They also said that they were hacked, but they're trying to pull it down. So if you were able to see it, congrats to you. If you weren't, then you're gonna have to wait till 2037 when that shit comes out. Also, last thing I wanted to say before we get into the topic, because we're already running a little behind. Kakarot. So there's going to be a new DLC for Kakarot. I don't know if anybody saw this. It's going to be the Bardock story, and I'm fucking excited. Because why the fuck not? Now, do I wish they would do a different story, just give us the Brawly story or give us the Tournament of Power? Of course, but will they ever listen to Macky? No. Why would they? So yes, there's going to be a Bardock stories coming out sometime in 2023, and I think it is amazing that Kakarot is still getting DLCs 2 years later. That means that the game is doing well. I looked up and I think it was the best. It was the game of the year, or at least in the running for game of the year in 2020 when it first came out. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I loved Kakarot when it first came out. I still play it to this day. Well, not as much as I play FIFA right now, but I still play it. And yeah, that's it. So let's dive right into our topic, which is we are going to. So in November, what are the dates, Shawny?
Which one? November anime or New York Comic Con?
Anime, because that's the one that we're going to.
I think it's the
Disrespectful.
18th. I think it's the 18th.
18th.
We're not
Oh
going to the one.
shit!
We're not going to New York Comic Con.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of which, I have
Yes,
a baby
sir.
shower that weekend.
Yes, sir.
You have a what? Can you just give me the date
that weekend?
of what?
He
New
has
York
it in his
Comic-
hand. I'm looking for it. November
It's
18th.
November
to the 20th.
18th to the 20th. I said it already.
Oh, I'm sorry, John.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. My bad. So yes, November 18th to the 20th is Anime NYC. This is my first convention, and
Mine
we
too.
are all going. So you'll see the Paradise.
We're going on
fam,
the 20th, which is the
where
Sunday.
we will be there Sunday. Unfortunately, the Sunday one is like they end at like fucking 4:00, which sucks.
It's Sunday.
But, so it sucks. So niggas got to be there
Sunday,
kind of.
nigga.
I don't give a fuck. Niggas got to be there early, which is fine. You know, I'll enjoy it while I'm there. I'll try to get there as early as I can. And you will see us there with I'm going to probably more than likely try to make like one of those like lanyard.
I'm taking my GoPro.
Like,
I'm out here making a video for that shit.
no, that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. But we're going to have like press passes because we're going to be press. But they're not going to know that we're press. But we're press. So, yeah, if you want to check us out, if you want to meet with us, chop it up with us, we'll be at Anime NYC on Sunday. I know Shawny's going like all weekend, so he'll be there all weekend. But the poor niggas in the group are going to be there only on Sunday.
The broke niggas.
Quick sidebar. The price of the price of the 3-day was $30 more than the price you paid for it. And I told everybody to get it.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
No,
yeah,
but when we got it, it was too late.
Yeah,
I didn't see. I couldn't get the $90 one.
I could have got the $90 one, but I work Friday and Saturday, so there's no way I was.
I was gonna say that's too close to Thanksgiving. In my line of work, I gotta be available on the weekend.
Facts.
I can't take
and that's that Black Friday too, so it's over for me.
It's like the week
I can't do that.
It's the week before everything goes down.
Yeah,
and
I cannot do that.
It's a lot.
Unfortunately, we don't all work in tech, so
Yeah.
Anyway,
customer service people over here.
Yeah, unfortunately, serving the
And
customers.
people don't want to subscribe to the freaking channel, so we stop working. So what the fuck?
Hey.
So we can stop.
Hey, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
If we just doing this, we'll be there 3 days.
Come on.
Doing content.
Quick
3
question.
days of content.
You guys said that Mac and Crispin, you guys said that this is gonna be first convention for the both of you guys.
Well,
for anything. I haven't gone to no
You've never been
conventions at
to
all.
any convention of any
Zero.
kind
Hold
whatsoever.
on.
Not even a sneaker convention.
Zero. Nope.
Time out. This
Definitely
is
not going to that.
This is not my first convention. This is my first anime. Because me and John have gone to a convention before.
I was gonna call you out.
No.
I already know this is.
I know what you're talking about.
I got.
So we went to a convention before. It was. We had mad fun though, right?
You guys went to the
we
DJ
had
with our DJ
this
friends. You got with the
Yeah, we
friend
went
that we
with
had
D.
that's a DJ.
He went last year. He's
Yeah,
going to
he
get
went-
this year.
You went with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
was
nasty
fun.
fucks.
It was fun. It was fun. John was having a
But
blast.
you see the hypocrisy of
Where?
this.
Where? Who?
I'm the creep, but we've gone
You-
to the same activities.
This guy.
Listen. That wasn't the when I went with you wasn't the first time I went either. Like
You
I had gone
nasty.
before.
That was the first and only time I got to go.
It was
I
fun,
was
right?
trying to go again. I just never made the time to go.
Yeah, because
This is my
I
first time going to a convention, bro.
So yes,
Ever.
I've been to a convention before, but this is my first anime convention. The convention we're talking about is a porn convention. Hate me if you
Exotica.
like. I don't give a fuck.
No,
It was
I
fun.
ain't judging. I just want you to say.
No, I'm not
that's
talking.
all.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about the niggas who are listening who are gonna try to judge me for
They
liking
just-
porn. Like we don't all watch porn.
They just hate us, bro. They
Anyway,
hate us.
Anyway, it was fun. The convention was fun. It was like maybe 5 years ago at this point that we went.
Yeah, it was a minute ago.
It's been a minute, but it was really fun. We saw ass, we saw titties, we talked to some porn stars. John took a nice little flick with a porn star. It was a lot of fun.
Listen, we all got a nice little flick.
I don't remember my flicks.
John was like,
How do you not remember your flicks? You took a picture. You have.
Bro, it's 5. No, I don't.
I remember.
You lying? That's on your phone.
Lying cat.
Google Photos,
where
baby.
you rested that day. I remember where you rested that day.
Oh, in my bed at my mother's house? Yeah. I was there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna tell us you brought the Bible and your book bag with you, huh?
Nah, bro, I did not. I knew what I was getting into when I went there, bro. Jeez. Motherfuckers trying to split me up.
You know what? That thought it was a convention thing.
That's crazy.
We've done that one, right?
So yes, it was fun. It was fun. I would definitely go again, but I don't know any of the newer stars, so it would be like interesting to see who would be there. But anyway, this is not a fucking porn podcast. This is a Paradise podcast. Even though that is Paradise, we're talking about the
a different paradise. A different type of paradise.
No, this is my first convention where it's like anime,
pop culture related.
Pop culture, yeah. This is the first. Well, that's kind of pop culture. But anyway, this is my first like.
Yo,
that,
Yo,
with this
you
guy,
advanced.
bro.
I'm trying to justify it. This nigga said that's pop culture.
You got like
It's
Public
kind of-
Enemy #1 over here,
it's
like,
kind
and you worrying about how you look. You guys
Look,
are painting me out.
I'm
I
taking
don't give a fuck, bro.
I might take this little girl over there too, so we can take some flicks over there.
Hell yeah, bro! Bring it all. Yeah, so
Peter
we are
Parker
going to
looking
be
motherfucker.
You
at
already know.
Anime NYC. Like I said again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it at the end of the podcast too. November 20th, the Sunday. It is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's still tickets out, so you can get tickets if you want to go, because we're gonna be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna talk about people, get your anime hot takes, do different things, spark conversation, and have a blast. So.
Yeah, that's
Yo, how? Wait. Question. Are we all like not all?
We can talk about that.
Alright,
If
cool.
it has anything about us meeting there, we can talk about that in the chat.
No, I
'Cause
thought
I
it was
wanna-
gonna meet here in Jersey and then go.
No, we're probably everyone gonna meet out there.
I'm gonna meet you guys out there.
Yeah,
All right.
same.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
meet you guys out there.
Crispin, if you want to come to the crib, you can come to the crib and we can go from the crib.
That's what I was saying.
That's fine.
I'm gonna
Alright.
be in New York like from the night before.
Yes,
that's-
we know
that's
what you're
why.
about to do, John.
Who's
Go-
we? I said that to you.
I don't.
Yeah. I said that to
I know.
you. I'm talking.
Listen.
about
All
All right, let's
team
get
right
into the
now.
topic.
Let's get into the topic because
This
you're
is the
gonna talk
topic.
about but like I
This
want to
is the
actually talk
topic.
about
Yeah.
okay, so what is like what are we expecting? That's what I really wanted to get into. Like because I know most of the panels are gonna happen on Friday and Saturday, so we're missing all of that.
I don't usually
Mhm.
sign up for
Nobody
like
cares.
panels and special things like that. Like even when I go to other conventions, just because I'm not really beat for the headache. Usually like to get access to do certain things is usually a hassle. Usually like some queue you have to get into before the convention even happens. Something where like you have to secure what it is that you want to do, and then go through the motions of like proving to them that you got accepted to do this event at that time. And it's just there's a lot that goes into doing stuff like that. And
So
I've
they
never really
for
been interested.
Anime NYC, you don't have to do that. That's only if you're trying to do like autographs sessions. So like the way that Anime
trying to
NYC
do all
works
that.
is that with the panels, you literally just go to you just show up there and you wait on the line to get inside to the ballroom. And then they let you inside to the room and then you just watch the panel. The only exception would be is that say like, and I know you're gonna hate it, but when Boruto years ago, when Boruto was first coming out, they brought the English dub cast, and that was a whole thing you had to sign up for to go. Or I met the yo, you want to know about cons or not?
Wait, no, it's because you didn't see
But
Macky's
you-
face, bro.
But
His
know
face
what?
when
Here's
you
the
said
thing.
Boruto, he was
He's
like,
You can talk all the shit you want. but
Listen,
you have to remember,
continue. Yes,
you're going to
Boruto.
an Anime NYC. There is
Mhm.
no such thing as like. There's really no hate. There's hate, but there's no
Oh, no,
hate.
we-
Like
We
everybody.
about to find out who hates who. I'm asking. I'm gonna go
So,
around
like-
asking. Yo,
That's the
give
that's
me,
the,
gi-
that's
give
the
me
plan.
your worst take of anime right now. Let me see.
Anime hot takes.
Anime hat take. I want to hear it right now. What's up?
Yeah, that's no problem. We can
That's
do
what
that.
You'd be
That's what we doing.
surprised, bro. The anime community is very toxic. Like,
I know.
okay, so
yeah.
you-
That's the whole
Surprised.
point.
Yeah.
So, surprised. Nigga, I
We're
ain't
not surprised. We know
You-
what we're going for.
I'm not surprised, bro. I saw what they was doing when they just figured out that Usopp was black, and they had a black person casted as the live.
I don't know why they just figured that out. My man's got curly hair and dark skin. Hello?
Just because he a little light, don't mean shit. Like he's from South Africa. What you want him to
His
do?
mama white. His papa black. That's the
Yeah, that's
problem.
what they said, right?
So
That's what they said.
So Shawny, I'm curious to know, do you remember all of the conventions that you've been to? Like, could you
Shawny got
name
upgraded.
like just the events,
If-
not the years? Just like I went to this.
No,
this,
no, no,
this,
no,
this.
no. Yeah. San Diego Comic Con, New York Comic Con, Emerald City Comic Con, so that's in Seattle. Rhode Island Comic Con, Boston Fan Expo, which is like Boston Comic Con, but like they have like a whole bunch of artists that go. And like little small ones in Jersey. So there was like a horror fest, there was like a zombie fest in Edison. I've been to a lot, so it's really hard to remember. Anime NYC was obviously the one here. So I would say like 8 that I can remember, but probably like 15 to 20. Big Apple Comic Con, yeah. So like 15 to 20, give or take.
Different conventions.
But that's the
Jesus.
ones that I can remember.
I've only done New York. This will be my first time attending Anime NYC. I've never done like any of the anime specific ones. The only one that I did do like that was I went to the first Kamea Con that they did.
See,
in
that was one I
Texas.
didn't get to go to.
Yeah, because that one only happens in Arlington, Texas.
Mhm.
And I went in 2018 when they did the first one. And when I
Is
went
that the
there,
one
it was
Vegeta? Japanese Vegeta?
that was the
actor
one.
was
Yeah,
there?
I met Real Horror.
That's the
Coward.
only one I regret because that would have been the only way to meet the Japanese voice actor for Vegeta.
Yeah.
time.
So I met him. He was with like people that were translating for him. They kind of like followed him all over the place.
Yeah.
But I met him, and I have autographs from like a bunch of the English dub cast.
All right. So
for,
what are we
for
expecting?
Dragon Ball.
What are you guys expecting? The guys that have been to conventions, and then I'll tell you what I've.
What I'm expecting is what I'm gonna go looking for. I'm in it for vendors, so I like going to conventions because usually, at least from my experience, going to this exact convention center, the Javits Center, when New York City Comic Con is there, they usually give the vendors a fuck ton of space. I don't expect there to be as many vendors for this convention as there would be for NYC.
I actually wait. I actually think that there's gonna be a lot of vendors just because, and I'm sorry to cut you off, John,
No,
but
you're good.
like from years prior, last year they had like it was damn near like packed in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a dumb question because I'm pretty sure that it is, but I'm just gonna ask it anyway. Is
Go
it
for
normally expensive to buy like stuff at that convention?
It
Yes.
depends. It depends. Here's what I'm gonna.
Because
tell
that's
you
what I'm
just-
going for. I want to
here's
buy
what I'm
something to
gonna-
put back here.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you based
Same.
on my experience from buying random shit at conventions in the
Mhm.
past. You need to spend a decent amount of time looking at everything everywhere because most of the time vendors they come and they sell the same shit. So sometimes you might find a vendor that is selling something you're interested in, maybe a little bit cheaper than another vendor. Some of these people, they go off of the aftermarket and they're there really to make sure that they pay for that table that they fucking paid for. So they might be charging whatever the eBay price is for some random fucking action figure or something like that. It depends on what it is you're looking for. The cool thing about some vendors though is they might bring old shit that to us might be really cool, but is not really that wanted in the aftermarket. So you'll find old, toys or pictures, posters, like all types of like different things for like garage sale prices. But it just really depends on what it is that you're looking for. Like I've found pops, for like, $10. And then when you go ahead and you look at the resale value for it, it's probably like 25.
This is the only
30.
pop I got. I got it for Christmas.
Uzumaki.
Yeah. So to piggyback off of that, there's It's a good thing and a bad thing about Sunday. The
Look at that
Yep.
Piccolo.
Yep.
That's the shiny
That's
boy.
hard. That's hard.
They so on Sunday, it's a good day because that's the last day of the con. So a lot of vendors have their stuff that they're not trying to take back with them. So they're usually cutting deals.
Yep.
The closer it gets to
take
the
it.
end, they're trying to cut deals to get you to
Oh,
buy
so
their
niggas
shit.
can haggle? I'm lit.
You can technically haggle at
If they
any
let you.
booth, but it's just
If
a
they
matter
let
of
you.
yeah.
They might be like,
There's
nah.
honestly, there's nothing wrong with when you go to a vendor, they might say it costs this, and you'd be like, yo, if I buy this, how much would it be? Like, you can haggle with any vendor you want. It's just odds are they'll probably tell you
They're
no.
used to it.
But
and
it's
he's right though. On
but it's
Sundays, you
Sunday.
could get away with it.
But Sundays
more.
you can get away with it because people are trying to get rid of their shit, not trying to take it back.
All right.
The bad thing about Sundays is that anything they would have had is like leftovers because they probably Friday and Saturday already sold it out.
I think it's good though, because this is my first one and Macky's first anime one. I think it's good for us to just test the waters in the Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Just see what it is. And maybe next time we'll go like a Saturday or a Friday. Like, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Sundays are gonna be your busiest. The way it goes down is the first day is usually the slowest day out of all of them because it's during the week, especially if the con does a Thursday. If the con does a Thursday, it's the best day to go because you can go and experience everything and it's not too conflated. Friday it kicks up. Saturday, Jesus fucking Christ,
it's madhouse.
It's a madhouse, and then Sunday it's tones down a little bit, but it's still a madhouse, but with kids, because Sundays at any con is usually kids' day, and that's when you see most of the kids come out.
That's fine.
Yeah. But honestly,
that's usually like those NYC conventions and stuff. Yeah. So,
but Anime NYC, the thing with them now is they've grown since the first con they've had. Like when I first went to the first one, it was not that hectic. You can walk around, you can breathe. It was just fresh, brand new. It was refreshing. But as the years went, it got bigger and bigger, and then
how many
eventually,
years it's been?
I think the first one was 2017.
So 5 years.
It's been 5 years, give or take.
Maybe 4, because maybe 2020 didn't do one.
They didn't do one year. I have to double check the first year, but it blew. When I tell you it blew up, it blew the fuck up. And then last year there was the whole big thing with they didn't prepare properly for the people that were coming and setting up because COVID. Oh, by the way, this Anime NYC, you have to wear a mask inside. They announced it, so cool. You have to when you get get there, you have to go get your I think. I gotta double check if you still need to be vaccinated again, but there's a section where you go to to verify you're vaccinated, and then you go in with your mask. But that
they didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing about that in the thing.
If you check the IG, I'm not sure if you have to be vaccinated or not. Last year you had to be vaccinated in order to attend. I don't know about this year because when the what was the COVID variant that happened last year?
Delta.
It was either Delta. I think
Omicron
it was Delta.
Omicron was this year. Delta was last year.
So Delta, that they had a quote unquote outbreak because when they one of the guys who went there, he came from like Montana or some shit, and he came.
I know he didn't take a shower.
He ended up having the variant, and the people he went with had the variant, so it became this big thing. But the way that Anime NYC handled the situation with COVID toned it down. So because of all that, I don't know if you need to be vaccinated this time, but you definitely need to be able to wear a mask. But it should still be a good experience either way. Like it'll be hectic, but it'll be nothing compared to New York Comic Con, which means you'll have a.
I have it on the website right here. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry to butt into what you're saying, Shawny, but I have it right here. It says you would need proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test in order to attend. So all Anime NYC participants who are 5 years or older are required to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test in result to attend. Your proof of vaccination will be checked once you arrive.
So I guess I gotta get a COVID test.
Yeah, you just get a COVID test the day before.
That's it.
If you're not vaxxed up.
You can get it, I think as long as it's 3 days, we should be good.
Yeah, I'll get it 3 days just so I can have the leeway of time. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That way you get your result, you got that official email, you show it to them. Look, this is it. I'm done. Cool,
bro. You could get the rapid test the day before. And
I
you'd be
mean,
straight.
I just don't want to risk it not having the email the next day because sometimes they be
Yeah.
Not
lacking with their
if
shit.
you do the rapid test at CVS, bro, it'll come in like 25 minutes. Once they do it, they'll do it right there for you.
All right.
well, just keep in mind that a lot of places don't even do rapid tests anymore because of the availability of at-home tests. So you might
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
but
but
they're not
they
taking it
they
at home
they're
test.
not taking that at
You
home
can
test.
also
no,
you
no,
can.
no, no.
He's saying that they're not offering
yeah, they
rapid
took
tests
off rapid
at
tests
as many
because of the availability.
locations.
Well, then you just look online and
Does
see
it
which one is
does it say
available.
how many days the test has to be from?
There has to
Shawny said
be.
usually 3 days.
Yeah, it's 72 hours
Yeah,
within
Okay.
72 hours from the con. So you have to take it like maybe Thursday.
Thursday, Friday. But honestly, as long as you have it, they're pretty straightforward with it. So I don't think it'll
Yeah,
be an issue
it's
to
a
get it
you
Does
Thursday.
can
it
do.
say that they want like recent vaccinations or the ones that I got in the past are fine?
As long as you have it, as long as you got your main two.
Yeah, bro. There's only been two. There
It's
hasn't been
only been
any
two
other
boosters, I
vaccine.
think.
It's only been the two vaccines and then the booster. That's it. So it's been 3
Yeah,
shots.
Yeah.
and I
So
have
you,
So as
as
long
long as you
as you
got your
have
main two,
the two, you're straight.
I have
Because
all
then-
three.
and what I recommend is, I think on the site they should tell you the different apps you can get. You could download the app and load the
Yeah, I got
information in there.
Docket.
Yeah. So
same,
then they scan
same.
and you go.
Yeah, and then you're
Same.
good to go.
See, this
Well,
is why you need the information.
that's helpful because I haven't done a convention during all of this like post-COVID, climate
Mhm.
that we're in now. So I only remember doing conventions in the past. I mean, doing like New York City Comic Con was really fun because at the time I was still big into the Funko community. That first time I went with you guys, Shawny, was I think the day that like we all like imprinted on Goose, and then Goose became a huge Funko
Still hooked.
collector.
No, yep.
He's there, he's still going. And stuff like that was fun. And then the Funko community got ridiculously toxic, and I just wasn't beat for it anymore. Plus, I started caring about where I spent my money, and yeah, usually that part. And I
Be
just
like me.
I just couldn't bring myself to justify the money I was spending anymore. So that's when I knew it was over.
All right, John. When we go to the convention, what are you looking for? What are you trying to go find? Because I know you're going to vendors, but what are you trying to buy?
What I'm trying to buy, I'm looking for maybe like manga that I would just like to own, maybe a particular like chapter or volume of something, and maybe it's available. I'll pick that up.
I'm trying
I'm
to get some of
looking
that
for like display pieces. So like maybe like action figures or something that look interesting,
Posters.
or statues or something like that. Posters, I'm trying not to do too much of the posters because I still have a lot of all the things I got from KamehaCon. I have like a lot of autograph posters that I bought from KamehaCon, and that is eventually going to go on that wall back there once I redo this office. But for me, I'm mostly looking for display pieces. So any type of statue or toy of some kind or something that I could put on display, and like collectible stuff, literature, things like that, the mangas, anything of that nature. I'm kind of open just to see what the hell people got. Sometimes like you see interesting shit.
You're gonna be a happy camper. I'll tell you that right now. They have a whole section for you.
I'm going in there. I'm literally going in there just looking for anything that I've watched, like any like little figurine or manga that I've read before that I want the hard copy. Just like John, like John, maybe a shirt, maybe a poster, like shit like that.
Yeah, you're gonna find that in abundance.
Yes, that's why I'm making the face.
I am most likely not buying no One Piece shit because they're probably gonna tax me on that.
You say that now,
but they're probably gonna tax me on that, and
you're not gonna care. You're gonna see some shit.
You're gonna be like, "Yo,
okay,
let me."
How much money should I have? See,
I mean, you don't want to ask me because
no, nigga, not at your level. Not at John. Help me, help me, John.
So it depends. It depends on your budget. Honestly, I would say like a really good, like I've never done a convention before, like $200.
All right, Johnny Depp is doable.
we'll give you like a reasonable budget. You'll come home with a few things that'll make you happy. You'll feel like, money well spent. If you're looking for like, things that might be worth some money, or if you're looking for something specific,
I'm not
then you
doing
need
all
to
that.
adjust your budget based on what you're looking for.
I'm not doing all
And
that. I'm
then-
just going the
Oh
first time.
yes, I just realized the fucking con is a couple days before I get paid. Oh, it's amazing! Thank you,
a couple days before you get paid.
bro. I
So
get
you're not
paid
gonna
on.
spend money.
No,
That's what you're saying?
I'm gonna spend money.
I would say
Because I get paid 3 times in November. Fucking go! Fucking go!
I would say bring, and this is me being not on my level. I would say bring 500.
Whoa.
No,
Hear me
wildin'.
out. You're not
You
gonna
wildin'.
spend it. Hear me out. You're not gonna spend it.
It's a lot.
But you're not gonna spend it so long as you control yourself. But
wait, is it
things you need-
200? Hold on, before you go into your 500, Mr.
Oh, I get
Richman.
paid that same week. I get paid the 16th.
Hey, come
Oh,
on.
we out
man.
here.
Yeah, that's
We
what
out
I'm saying. Chime, baby, we lit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, so the 200 that you're saying, John, is that including like food?
No, I didn't consider food, and that's because like my brain doesn't work like that anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot vegan man. Sorry. Anyway,
Yes,
but
but
Shawny,
250. We good.
250.
I would say so. The reason why I say 500 is because Angel ran into the same issue. When you go to the con, you go in there thinking like, yo, I'm gonna be focused on this. So John said he's gonna get manga and whatnot. Crispin's like, I'm gonna focus on things that I watch. But with the con, they literally have vendors that have everything anime related. So you might see some shit that you're gonna be like, yo, I might fuck around and get this shit. You could say all the self-control you have. But the thing about con is like you have the FOMO, you have you being there in that one moment, you have a vendor bringing things. Sometimes they bring figurines that are only from Japan.
Yeah.
And you can't get it in
Imported
America.
shit.
So that's why I said I don't think you're gonna spend the 500 honestly, because I bring 500 and I don't even spend it.
But what I'm saying is like I'm gonna go with the 200. You know what I'm saying? Just get my.
You're gonna go with that 200 and you're gonna go to the ATM.
But if I find, I'm not going on no ATM, kid. Oh, they only take cash at the bitch too.
No, that's not true. A lot of vendors take cards.
They do
a lot of vendors take cards.
A lot of vendors now use Square, so you can bring. What I was gonna say though is you should bring cash because sometimes some vendors will skip the tax.
Yeah, they'll
give
pay
you
a
cash.
discount for cash.
And New York tax is like 9%.
That shit bugging.
So
New
just
York
keep
is
that in mind.
bugging.
Yes.
Let me ask this real quick before we end this conversation, because this was a good convo, but we're almost an hour in and we still have to do the John One Piece shit. So are we expecting any like announcements or anything like that? I know a lot of the announcements that we're getting have already happened, because like the time in which how do I say this? The time in which the Anime NYC is, a lot of the fall anime shows will be on.
Have started already.
Yeah. My Hero, Bleach. I mean, One Piece is ongoing. Chainsaw Man. Mob Psycho.
When does
One
Chainsaw
Punch
Man
Man? I think
October.
A lot of them are starting in October. So, are we expecting any announcements? Maybe we'll get a trailer for what's that shit called?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or something like that.
Odds are, I would say, if anything, you'll hear you possibly will hear something about Attack on Titan, since that would be like winter anime January-ish. But since Crunchyroll comes as a sponsor, Funimation, Viz Media comes as well, they might have panels. So I would expect to see something. As long as you attend the panel, they usually give you something there.
They're probably gonna do that. The biggest one is probably gonna be Attack on Titan, but then they're probably gonna announce like small shit that we probably
it'll be like little small
or that we probably don't really pay mind to, and then they're probably great shit like Erase.
So here's a piece of advice I have for you, Crispin. Just because you're going with the intention of bringing things home, there are sometimes like official booths or like official places that give out a bunch of free shit. So sometimes there might be free posters they're giving out, or free lanyards or trinket of some kind, or whatever.
All of that.
there's a lot of places that give out free shit because it's all promotion. It's promo. It has a logo on it. Maybe it's for a movie. Maybe it's for whatever. Like I have a whole bunch of like lanyards from when that last Yu-Gi-Oh movie came out. I got all the stupid Yu-Gi-Oh lanyards and shit. Like they give you a whole bunch of free stuff. Bring like reusable shopping bags with
I'm bringing a book bag.
like
like bring like a tote bag.
Put bags like in that book bag, or just carry a bag with other bags in it, just so that way you have enough like space to put shit.
Yes, because you get it like, for example, from GameStop. I think it's like $5, but just any tote bag, bring a tote bag.
Exactly like that. Maybe 2 or 3 of those, and you should have space for whatever the hell you bring home, because you don't want to carry anything. You go to these conventions, sometimes they're crowded. There's people, all over the place blocking tables that you want to look at, or that, you got to wait in line or something like that. And you really don't want to like have nothing in your hands that's not a bag. Like if you're holding on to shit, like it gets super annoying.
Yeah.
Super, super, super annoying. So just try to make this as easy as possible for you. Like
I said this the last time when I went to Made in America. I swear to God, if you're gonna go to this fucking concert, make sure you take a fucking shower before you get there and put on some goddamn deodorant, please. Don't be stinking up the place just because. Like we all want to have fun and we want to be able to breathe good oxygen. Don't be fucking up the air with your disgusting ass. Shower.
Nasty ass.
Look, I brought it again for y'all niggas. Look, 48 hours. This shit will last you the weekend, my nigga. Just put it twice and you'll be good. Please do us a favor and do yourself a favor.
Before we move on, let me just throw some quick tips, just the things you might not think of.
You got to put these tips in the chat too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, got you. I literally have my list of shit to pack. But external battery charger, need that shit fully charged.
And the wall socket too. Bring the
wall socket. But if you got that external, keep that shit on you, because you don't want to have to like cut your experience short to charge your phone if you need to take pictures and shit.
Yeah.
Bring full, either like a water bottle or reusable water bottle or like something of the sort, because you can fill up on water there. You can bring like food in. So say if you go to a deli beforehand, I would recommend just get a sandwich. Maybe don't do like oil and vinegar and thing that will make it soggy, but take a sandwich with you, wrap it up, and put it in your bag. Because when you go over there, the food they have is expensive. Like you're gonna spend like $20.
No. That's not why my face was like that. How you gonna have a sandwich without oil and vinegar? That's crazy.
I know, but
you got a sandwich in your bag with some oil and vinegar.
I know, but my shit is I'm just giving you tips that save a life.
Come on, bro.
If you don't want your sandwich, because you're gonna get in there and
when I make a sandwich in the crib, I put oil and red vinegar on it.
All right, so put that shit in one of the little 3-ounce bottles you get from Target for like the travel bags if you're that extra about it.
have a portable vinegar.
Yeah,
just mix it. Sandwich. Just put it both in the same thing and mix
it, and then
Shawny don't fuck up his shit. Shawny was like,
he thought that was the fucking oil and vinegar. This nigga going crazy.
Dude, bring that. Bring a tote bag for sure. If you're planning, because the con has artist alley, which is something we didn't mention. There's a lot of artists, like local artists, that comes out, and they have some dope shit. There is a section in the con where you can buy like poster protectors, so you can get like a big like sleeve basically that's like hard plastic, and you can put all of your posters and your artist alley prints in there. And you can literally just get one big one and then just slide them right in. So now when you leave, they're protected and whatnot. So that's something I usually recommend. Dress comfortably, because you're going to be, and wear some comfortable shoes, because you're going to be walking around. Lanyard, bring your mask, bring deodorant, because I mean, you ain't going to wear it anyway. But you might have to give a nigga some deodorant to be like, my nigga, you stink.
Hey, yo, bro.
Because some nigga, they gonna stink, bro.
I know. That's the thing. That's my issue. This is why I don't like going outside. Because I know that I'm good. But these people out here don't, like, it don't take you that long. Even if you just want the water to just thrash on your body. You don't want to put no soap on because you're a heathen. that's fine too. That's fine too. You feel me?
Hey, yo, big
but
bruh.
just make sure that you are not stinking. Okay, don't stink.
Let me
Jesus
Big
tell
bro.
you, one thing I love about the
bro.
mask is you don't gotta hear, you don't smell that breath.
Oh, I
Facts.
know niggas is not brushing their teeth too. Come on.
Facts.
No,
Dog.
You go. Hey, yo, big bro, you need this right here. See this?
here.
You forgot that at home,
Thank me later.
motherfucker.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna be in the crowd. I'm gonna just be like, hey yo, you smell that?
That's wild.
That
Everybody
is
goes
wild.
clear.
That's
The
wild.
last
That's
thing-
what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
The last
Hey, yo,
two-
you smell that is wild.
So I had a question for everybody, real quick.
Go ahead.
And am I interrupting you, Shawny? Were you done?
No, I
with
was just
that,
gonna
or
do-
you got
Oh
one
yeah,
more?
I was gonna two last things.
Oh no,
check
finish
the-
that. No,
Yeah, check the website. Make sure you see. Go look at the voice actors that are coming and the guests. Check the panels that are gonna be there. They even have a vendor list that you can see who's gonna be there to have an idea. And honestly, the last part is, bro, just go with no expectations and have a good time, because a lot of people come to a con and they're expecting to get certain things, and when they don't get it, they let it fuck up their whole experience, bro. Like, it's a good time because you literally are surrounded by everybody who likes the same shit that you do. So even though like the anime community is toxic, when you go to the con, everybody is friends, everybody's nerding out. It's a good vibe the whole time. Just go and have fun. Like, always have fun. You spending the money on the shit, like, don't be afraid to enjoy yourself and splurge a little bit, bro. Like, that's the whole point.
All
of
right,
it.
bro. We're gonna do a contest. Is everybody buying stuff when we go over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We gonna talk about this after the pod. Because
You
I
want
want
to see who
I'm-
racks up the most money.
No,
and
in my
shit?
head, I'm just having like video ideas right now for that one. We gotta have like 7 videos for that one day.
Good.
That's all I have for like right here.
That's
Like
what,
in my head is like,
that's what we need. I'm assuming everybody here is going alone, or is anybody
Yeah,
bringing a +1 to the
plus
convention?
one.
I'm
We don't
not,
have +1 money, nigga.
I'm just asking.
+1.
I'm meeting
Just
a friend
asking.
out there. I'm meeting a friend out there. Well, she's gonna meet us out there. She's gonna help us with the videos and stuff too.
Lit.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
dope. What about you, Shawny? You going dolo, or are you bringing a +1?
I'm coming with my 2 homies if they're still going on Sunday. My godson and Monica.
Cool.
My Sands.
Gotcha.
The whole gang.
Yeah. Well, Shimada's coming too. She has her ticket for Sunday. She bought her ticket for Sunday. She was like, "Oh, I want to go." I said, "Yeah, sure."
Sure.
She's like, "How much is the ticket?" I told her. She's like, "Yeah, buy 2. I'll send you my half." So okay.
Say less.
My
there you
kind of lady.
Yeah, see,
I like
John,
that.
you kind of lucky with that. You can actually
Yeah.
like watch anime with your girl. Like, it's
Yeah.
kinda
I
fun.
watch anime with my girl
it's
too.
a-
Oh, y'all all
good time.
lucky, man.
Your girl don't
and
fuck with anime?
I can get her to watch Death Note. That's as close as I can get. I'm almost there.
He's like,
It's the
Try
only
Demon
one I
Slayer.
can get her. Yo.
Nah,
It gotta
the
be
only-
in English.
I'm gonna
Try
let you
Demon-
know why she don't watch anime with you, because you watch Boruto, nigga.
Yeah.
There
Hey.
you go.
Hey.
"Oh man."
Here we go.
But yeah, so-
Get her to watch. Get her to watch.
You gotta stop watching this guy, bro.
You
Oh,
have the
no.
toy. You talking shit.
This
What
was
you
this
mean?
came in a box. I didn't know what was coming inside the box. He just came out.
Here we go.
Get
It
her to
was a
watch.
mystery
Get her to
box.
watch Demon Slayer. That's girls like Demon Slayer.
She's not gonna be.
Most
She's
of,
not
most of
into
my shit
like
here is from
that,
a mystery box. All of
the-
this shit right here, mystery box. I didn't know.
Still
I didn't
fire.
even know what the fuck was coming out.
Nah, the closest I can get her to do has to be like maybe murder dockage that she can actually relate to. That goes just fire.
Full Metal. Or that one. That Jujutsu Kaisen.
You
Like,
definitely
she's
can
not
have her.
into. She's not.
You
into
definitely can
shonen
have her
stuff.
watch Full Metal though. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Full Metal.
You need this watch. You
Nah,
need
it
this.
got to be
right here.
something that she can at least relate to. So it has to be like
Murder
murder
mystery?
mystery. That's her thing. So she'll be
Psycho-
into that.
psycho- Psychopath.
Just let her watch.
Psychopaths.
Let her watch Your Name and call it
Erased. Put it in watch Erased.
Psychopaths. Erased. What's the other one? Neverland or whatever that shit is called.
That's
I
why
was
I'm
never-
starting with Death Note, because it's one that she's actually seen the Netflix movie, and I know it's a bad comparison, but she's at least interested somewhat in it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we see. Your waves look nice, Mac. Thanks for showing them off again.
Thank you.
Ugly
Your
ass
mustache ugly as hell, though.
No.
Who did my
No offense,
mustache?
John. No offense.
Who did my mustache?
Listen,
Man,
I
John.
work with what I'm given. You know.
Word.
Damn,
can't-
son.
I
That's
can't-
why
I can't do it.
that's why I shave my shit.
I can't. Damn. Did you kick him out? Yo.
Nah, you been kicked out too, nigga. Everybody getting kicked out of this bitch.
You got too much power.
Yeah, man, I knew that shit was gonna happen. I was just waiting. I'm like, you kick me out too, nigga. Fuck it. We all out
Everybody
here,
getting
son.
kicked out of this bitch. All right.
You're
All right.
ridiculous.
So yeah, I think that's it. Catch us at Anime NYC on the
Facts.
Sunday, like
November
November 20th. Like I said, Shawny's gonna be there probably Thursday camping out.
Friday.
Just for Baruto. But you're gonna be there Thursday night camping out, I know.
Facts.
I'm not. It starts at Friday at 1:00. Why the fuck would I camp out?
Nah, I don't know,
Hey,
nigga. But
I
you
don't know
probably
what
will.
you
I'm not
do with
camping-
your
I don't
free
camp
time.
out for Anime NYC. Ever since they stopped bringing the Japanese like legit voice actors, I go right on whenever time.
They're bringing voice actors though.
but they're not like hard. Nigga, I met the voice actor of Ichigo in Japanese my first year. I had to camp out for that one, 4 a.m. in the morning. That was worth it.
Bugging.
That was worth it. My favorite anime voice actor. You bet that was worth it, bro.
You bugging.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay, so yes, that was great, guys. We definitely did that. Let's move on to.
I've noticed that you use the same two every single time.
No, I've only been using Luffy because we've been with Luffy for most of the time.
Yeah. Now
right,
we're back.
all right,
Now
all
we're
right.
back to the whole crew. So
yeah.
And there's a reason why I use Zoro, because Zoro was the first person to get to the Sabaody archipelago.
Yes.
But anyway, continue.
So the last time we talked, I ended at episode 518, and I only
Correct.
made it up to episode 524. So busy weekend. My daughter's birthday just passed. I haven't been.
You gotta pass.
Yeah. Anyway,
Happy birthday to her.
Can he needs get a applause drop?
For what?
it was her
When's
birthday, not
birthday?
mine.
Oh.
Wholehearted.
Not for John. He didn't even do 10 episodes. Fuck out of here. But for
the
her,
birthday,
yes.
For the birthday,
For her,
yes.
yes. Happy birthday.
We
Yes.
watched what we could, and this is where we are. So we're at episode 524. Basically what has happened in this short period of time was all of the Straw Hats were reconvening back at the Sabaody archipelago. And Zoro was the first person to make it back, to his and everyone else's surprise too. And then everybody eventually started making their way back to the various groves and on the island. And then some people were getting lost, not really 100%, back. And we saw like Chopper getting confused with the fake Straw Hats. We saw even Luffy.
Yo, that
running into
Robin
them
was
again.
ugly as hell.
They
Nami was ugly as hell.
They came and kidnapped poor girl, and Chopper had a fit. They got Robin. We gotta go. And then the fake Luffy's like, oh well, that's her fate. she got captured.
Nigga said, fuck it.
Yeah, we're not gonna go get her. So Chopper, and you know what? Like, I get it. The humor was there, but I felt like that fake Straw Hat storyline was so stretched, so damn stretched. But it got to the point where like Sanji found Zoro fucking around and was like, all right, we're gonna go back. And Nami was out with Usopp grabbing stuff, and then they found Chopper and was just and Nami had to remind Chopper. It was just like, Robin's been running away from the government like forever, right? Like, you really think that she just let two guys walk up on her and was like, yeah, like, let's get out of here? Like, so the Chopper was like, damn, you right. You're right. I'm
You're
gonna
right.
tell for that.
Yeah,
Like,
no. I mean, Chopper's mad gullible, so you know.
he is super gullible. Luffy too, but mostly Chopper. Um, and then that then Luffy bumps into fake Zoro and fake Sanji, and it's just like, oh, let's go back to the group. And it's like, you guys sure do look different after 2 years.
Niggas look like they was doing crack for the past 2 years, bro. I swear.
Like, couldn't fathom it. Couldn't fathom it at all. Why so many people were so convinced that these people, like, it's obviously just for the humor, it's just for the joke, but it was just so like cringe. Like imposter Luffy is just cringe Luffy, like to the umpteenth degree. And Luffy finds himself dragged back to where the fake Luffy was doing his recruiting event, and he's trying to recruit all these pirates with high bounties to be on his crew, and they're gonna do all this shit. And he just wants to use their muscle. And then that's when the Navy gets wind that the Straw Hats are recruiting and that they're reconvening, but they don't know that the real Straw Hats are actually doing this. Their information is based on the fake ones.
What a coinky dink.
Yeah. Oh, way to go, Oda. And what's this character's name again? The buff kid with the bob.
Muted. Onimaru, I think is his name, something like that.
With the axe.
He's Kizaru's nephew, right?
Yes,
I think it's Onimaru, isn't it?
It's Onimaru. You're correct.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
So he's now officially a part of the Navy, showing off the white coat. He's got the white coat on the shoulders.
Ass. That nigga's an ugly ass nigga, bro.
I think he was always a part of the Navy.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was not. He was just helping. He was just a trainee, bro.
Yeah. He's now at this point in the story.
Yeah,
he even says it. He says, now I'm a part of the Navy. He tells Luffy when they actually like meet each other again. And he takes two of the pacifistas. It's just like, nope, we out. If Luffy's there, like, I need the heavy artillery. We gotta, everybody's like, yo, you're underestimating Straw Hat. You guys think you're gonna just run up in there and arrest him? That's not how this is about to go down. And so the one of the pacifistas actually does read that Luffy is there. So yeah, no, Luffy's here. And then that's when the fake Luffy gets caught trying to walk away from like everything that was going on. We left the pirates fighting the Navy and the whole thing. It's like, shit, we got to get the fuck out of here. We're gonna get arrested. And when
coolest moment in the world,
this guy with the axe,
moment.
what he does with the axe is like, you Straw Hat is not someone like you. Bow! And cracks him over the head with the axe. He sat there on his rant, I am, my dad is the revolutionary dragon, and I've got a $400 million buried fucking, ransom on my head, whatever the fuck, his bounty. He's just like talking all this shit. Yep, just like that. Whomp, right over the fucking head. And then the pacifistas tell everybody who he actually is, because he was able to scan him. What was his name? Something Black. His name was some stupid.
Not
shit.
important. Not important.
Not important at all. And
no one gives a fuck about that nigga.
Yeah, and then that's when Luffy puts down one of the pacifistas with one hit.
My man was like,
one punch.
And then he says, too slow, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? That's crazy, bro.
And they gave him the one piece, and then Sanji and Zoro went and and fucking sliced up the second one, and fucking Sanji
started fighting about.
Like, I broke his neck. Like, yeah, but I sliced them up. So they're fighting. They end up skating off and meeting up with the crew had already took the Sunny and left so they could meet up with them and everything. And they finally get to the ship. Everybody sees the coded ship. And then they're ready to head out, and the Navy's closing in. They had ships out in the bay that are coming to fuck shit up, and that's when Hancock steps in again and prevents them from doing their fucking job. Just like, well, are you planning on getting in our way again? She's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. You in my way right now. And then hit him with the bitch.
When they said she is looking down at you so badly that she's looking up, that shit had me dead. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy, bro.
And the way the way that this woman is love struck is bananas.
It's insane. Makes no sense.
She's worse than Sanji.
Facts.
She's worse than Sanji.
No facts.
All for because Sanji falls for every single girl that comes.
Come on,
no. That's the problem.
The way that she is.
Sanji goes for anybody.
Yeah,
she is dead center. Luffy. That's it.
Hey, that's
nothing
love,
else.
yo. I respect that. That's
see what I'm saying. Sanji just horny as hell. This nigga just horny. This nigga John.
Listen, the way that he almost. The way that he burst through the fucking coating on the Sunny with his nosebleed is ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I cannot.
Nami called for everyone's attention. He turned around. He saw the new Yiddies.
Oh yeah, yes. Now we can talk about it because I know that's what John was waiting for.
The come up, the upgrade.
He's seen the new pack.
The new iPhone. He saw the new iPhone.
The new iPhone. The new iOS is out.
Yeah, he saw the 16.
He said the new iOS is out.
Yeah. John was like them 16ing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
John was happy as hell with this episode. He's like, oh shit.
Really quickly, I don't want to, this is a rhetorical question, but please someone tell me the difference between Sanji and Brock from Pokemon. John, continue One Piece, please.
The difference?
I mean, the difference?
You asked the question.
Brock never had nosebleeds.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Not to the level of Sanji.
Not to the extent of Sanji's.
Because
I can't even say how bad his
kids
because
so they didn't get too crazy with it.
Exactly. But anytime he saw a Nurse Joy or an Officer
Jenny,
that nigga was all
bitches.
Nah, but he was bricked up. It wasn't only them.
No, but it was mostly them.
Because they were clones.
He seen Misty right next to him, and the nigga don't get
Misty
no
is
damn.
like 12, bro.
But even
I think she's older than him.
Not Brock.
Oh no! Brock is the oldest one.
But Brock is still a teenager, though.
Older than Ash.
Yeah, that's more
Brock
to the argument
like
that Sanji's worse than him because Sanji goes nuts for Nami and Robin. Brock don't even do any of that for Misty, regardless.
Misty is 16 years old.
How old is Brock, though? How old is Brock?
Brock got to be like 18, which is a different story in itself. Why an 18-year-old is hanging out with a 12-year-old. That's neither here nor here.
Pokemon logic
it's an anime.
Apply.
Yeah. It doesn't apply.
So
anime logic does not apply.
But he has to be at least 17 to 18 years old because the man knows how to cook. He can build a fire. He can do everything.
That don't mean anything. That mean he went to the Boy Scouts, nigga.
And that means he had to take care. He had
what? What are we talking about? Because the nigga know how to cook.
He had to take care of his family because his dad was on some bullshit.
I know how to cook since I was 12. I'm not.
He said that nigga was in the Boy Scouts.
Let's just wrap up the One Piece because it's not too much to go over. We're already kind of past all that.
Sorry to let you know. I just really quickly, okay? Just really quick. I'm gonna give you the ages. Brock was 16. Misty was like 13. So yeah, no. Anyway,
what you mean? Yeah, no, they're teenagers, bro.
Oh no, bro. What?
Okay. Anyway,
John, transition out, please.
What?
We're gonna jump back.
Jumping back to
the Thousand Suns.
Yeah. Let's go back over there. That's crazy.
So
no, you're crazy.
After the Straw Hats loaded up the coated ship, Luffy says, "Let's go, let's set sail." They do what they got to do to make the boat sink, and then now they're following the underwater current. in the coated ship, and they're out and they're heading to Fishman Island. Before that, Frankie is telling everybody, he's like, I got to tell you guys what I saw when I got here. So he was the first one to show up to the Sunny, and when he showed up to the Sunny, Kuma was there.
The real Kuma, not
The
the
original one, the one that's PX0, right? So the original one was there, and he was all beat up, and he was Frankie basically tells everyone that before Kuma had lost his personality, he had requested that Dr. Vegapunk program one final mission into him that he would be able to fulfill after he was done, completing his end of the deal. Allowing them to finish all of the upgrades to him and completely, basically turning him into a full-on fucking robot. And his final mission that he wanted for himself was to protect the Straw Hat ship until one of the Straw Hats came back for it. And he waited there after the flying fish riders got their ass beat, and Hachi got his ass beat protecting the Sunny. Everybody got beat up protecting the Sunny, and Kuma was their last line of defense. So it was basically like he was revealing to them that, although at the time we viewed him as an enemy, he turned out to be one of our greatest allies, and we're only alive because of what Kuma did that day. So it was just that retrospect now that they have 2 years later, and with that bit of knowledge going now into the new world, everyone's obviously going to start sharing their stories and experiences with one another. But just trying to figure out, they do reveal that conversation that Kuma had with Rayleigh where he said, I'm from the Revolutionary Army, and I believe that, Luffy and his crew are basically gonna be able to do something. Like, they're not too explicit about what he's hoping to see.
When is Oda ever explicit? That motherfucker.
Yeah, no, never. Not what he was expecting to see from Luffy, but just that he saw something that made him want to, give them
Protect them.
chance. Yeah, give them a chance to do what they had to
Is
do.
that shit that Zoro did?
So let me
Is that
ask
shit
you,
that Zoro did?
Probably.
Yeah. So let me ask you.
probably.
So let me ask you this: do you think that there was more to the programming of what Dr. Vegapunk did?
Yeah, they haven't even talked about that. I'm assuming that's what Punk Hazard is all about, but they haven't.
Hold on, I haven't finished asking my question. Give me 1 second. No, I hadn't finished asking my question. So when I mean to the programming, I mean, do you think that because this is a question that we haven't also, it's not answered to us, at least not to my knowledge, but do you think that the programming that Dr. Vegapunk did wasn't just about the Sunny, but was also sending them to their various destinations?
I mean, yeah, because I brought up that question before, like if Kuma was conscious of where he sent them all.
That's why I wanted to bring it back.
I don't think that would have been on Vegapunk's behalf. If anything,
that
would have been Kuma doing it on his own, and that's if he had taken the time to know where each of the Straw Hats would have benefited from. So it's more than likely that it was coincidence that they landed at the right place, right time. But I mean, like, Kuma wouldn't have known sending Robin to that fucking concentration camp on the bridge that the Revolutionary Army was gonna.
Robin, I think sending Robin there, he knew for this only this fact. He only that's why I think he sent her there, because he knew what Robin was about. Everybody knows that.
Not everybody. A lot of people just view her as a threat
The devil.
to the government.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm talking about like niggas that are in high power, like the Revolutionary Army, the government, most pirates.
Yeah, but
they
I
know
think
that she's the only nigga that was doing some bullshit.
But I think it
could
would
do
be
some
hard.
bullshit.
It would be hard to believe that, like, that's just like a super coincidence that he sent her to an island that just so happened the Revolutionary Army.
No. I'm not saying because the Revolutionary Army was gonna be there, even though he probably knew that too, because he's a high ranked like officer of them. Like he probably knew that they were going there. You know what I'm
But
saying?
It's likely, but we don't know how
No,
much
but
of himself he was able to
no,
be at
but
that point
that's
during
why
what
I'm
was going
saying.
on.
That's why I'm
but
saying. Do
I'm
you
not
think
saying
that?
that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he sent her there because of the Revolutionary Army. I'm just saying he sent her there so she could see how those people are living. So in her head is like, bro, you have the key to fix shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like put her in a place that
Mhm.
she could see another part of the world, not like other
But
things that have.
Robin
But I
knows
feel like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that
I feel like
stuff.
that would be just repetitive, or what's the word?
Well, no,
Like,
I
Not
see
to
what
that
Crispin is
extent,
saying
though.
though,
Not that
because what he's saying,
they've been building that bridge for years. They're born there and die there.
bro, she is from a country that got blown up, and she
I
saw
know,
that.
but
I
what
know that,
Crispin
but
is saying,
nobody knew that
yeah,
bridge is being built like that. They're literally
he's
being
he's
born there.
saying that, remember, Robin was raised on a fucked up environment, but she was trying to escape away from it and stay away from it, versus sending her there to see, like, yo, you've been here, you can relate to this, you can make a difference and stop this, like seeing the bigger picture that is bigger than just you. That's what he's getting at.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting if they reveal that Kuma intentionally sent everybody somewhere like that. It's just, I don't know. It just seems a little unlikely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I guess he
yeah.
was just doing it just to give them a chance. I think he just threw everybody in random directions and just kind of hoped that they would figure it out, just to get them away from the archipelago. But like it we're at a point where obviously we need to know more about Kuma and his past and his backstory in order to properly assess what's been going on. But I don't know anything about Vegapunk as a character in order to say I feel like, yeah, he had influence over something, because to my knowledge, he's a brilliant person that is just allowing his ideas to go to the government. So I don't know if this individual sympathizes with the world government and agrees with their mission and is helping because he's on board, or is he helping against his will? That I don't know. Like I don't really know anything about this character until they introduce him to us. They've mentioned him more than enough times for me to know that he is a character that will show up eventually. So I'm just waiting for that, and then waiting to see how Frankie explains his time on that particular island, like rebuilding himself and things like that. Like, because I know that Frankie prides himself as a craftsman, right? Like he is a shipwright and he builds things in general. So I know that he knows how to rebuild himself, right? And he knows how to do all of that stuff. But it just was a little weird for me, and it felt a little out of character to see him diving into another person's idea closet. And I don't suspect him of taking ideas from Vegapunk. I suspect him improving on his own design using concepts or technology that was available to him there in Vegapunk's laboratory.
he's done
But
it before though.
that he's done what?
He's taken concepts from other people before. The
That
tree
I've
that
seen?
he, yeah, the tree that he used to make the Sunny, he got that from Tom. He didn't know about that tree before Tom told him about the tree.
Yeah, but that's not a concept. That's just materials.
That's the material. I'm talking like his ideas. He was looking at like ideas for weapons and usefulness for different things. Like he was looking at a whole bunch of shit. So I don't know if
But I mean,
he's just
remember, he's always been about like he's always been about weapons. Like that's something that he's always wanted to build a warship. He never wanted to build just a regular ship.
yeah.
So
But I'm just curious to know, like, how much of his improvements are original ideas.
Mhm.
That's basically what I'm getting at.
okay,
And now they're in that underwater sea current. They're being followed by that really evil, ghoulish looking motherfucker with the tongue. I forget his fucking Caribou or whatever his name
oh
is.
yeah, yeah.
And
Disgusting. I hate
and
him.
and and he's ramming his fucking ship up against theirs. They're worried that the fucking bubble's gonna pop, and that was the to be continued. So I'm watching that. I got to see what they do. They already established that like things can pass through the bubble, but too many holes will obviously pop the whole thing. Which is the reason why Sanji was able to nosebleed himself out of the bubble, and then Luffy had to pull him back in.
But Luffy pulling him back in made that nigga tired because again, he has devil
Seawater,
fruit,
yeah.
seawater.
He was just like, I feel weak. It's just my arm.
Yeah.
So is just all of that stuff. I kind of want to just like get to those parts where they start catching up with each other and telling each other about their adventures and the things that they did during those past 2 years. I just don't know how long it would take to get those kind of slice of life moments, or if they're just going to be like, like exposition throughout conflict and whatever and flashbacky kind of stuff. Yeah, the usual, right?
You've been watching it for a while. You kind of it's the same storytelling. Like he tells the story the same. It's just new concepts.
Yeah, new everything.
Yeah.
So that's where we are. I'm happy to be past the time skip now.
You can watch movies.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
And hopefully I finish the rest of the anime a lot sooner than later. But it's been a good ride. Sirmata's also really enjoying the story and where it's going. So this has just been a pleasant surprise, right, for the both of us to find an anime like this so enthralling. But it was just
you're welcome.
Like to finally like come across to watch. Like I don't mean it as I discovered fucking One Piece. Shut up. He said, he's like, what? Are you taking credit away from me for even a second? No.
Yes.
That's not what I mean.
Yes.
It's not what I mean.
I've been telling you to watch this a year before you started watching it, but I'm happy that you are watching it, my boy. I'm happy you turned it to a family affair. And yeah, now like you can watch movies. You said your past you can't watch all the movies.
No, be careful.
You can watch some movies. And you can play Pirate Warrior 4 up until the Sabaody Archipelago.
That's literally like not even worth getting the game.
See, I'm glad that you're here now because I had the same conversation with Mac on the last episode, and I was like, "So how much of the game is up until the time skip?" He's like, "Yeah, it's like kind of the beginning," and I'm just,
bro,
why?
It's not.
I don't.
There's like 2-3 arcs worth. You just be spoiling the shit out of yourself.
So much story happens before the time skip. Why is there no material for it?
Because it wasn't no video game.
It wasn't. One Piece was the thing in America at that time.
Not here. There are games over
in
there.
America, yeah.
You have to find the Japanese ones.
Yeah. I mean, we going to Anime NYC. You can find it at.
Hey, I ain't going.
And it's got English. It's got English as like a preset language.
That's one thing that's gonna cost money is them Japanese imported games, my boy.
That too.
That is facts.
Definitely.
That's why we need to go to Japan. Just saying.
Hey,
I would love to.
Speaking into existence, my boy.
Saying.
If we could get again,
the
best way getting us to Japan. Yeah, tell them, Crispin.
Subscribe to the channel. Know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to the channel. Get our views up. Come
on, man. Let them know. Subscribe, like, comment, share.
You go to Anchor too.
Send us money.
You can head to Anchor.
Yeah, send us some money.
Hit us up over there.
You feel me?
Saying? Yeah. We need to go to Japan.
But that's it. We done. We can close this one out.
Put the little music on.
We done. There we go, Sanji.
Oh, the nigga chopping?
Tony Chopper.
My ears are hot with this headphone.
But that is all the time we have for today's episode. So if you are one of the lucky few people that are still listening to me talk shit, that means you've made it all the way to the end of the podcast, and we love and appreciate you. Yes, and you want to go to Anime NYC? That's what that means. So let us know down in the comments below if you guys are intending on attending Anime NYC this year. Will we see you guys there? If so, what are you looking forward to seeing, doing, buying at the convention? This, that, and the third. If you want to share any interesting stories with us about conventions you've been to, cosplay adventures, or anything of the sort, any type of fun that you had, you just want to share an anecdote, let us know down in the comments below. We'd love to talk to you guys about that. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like Crispin keeps threatening y'all to do. make sure that you like this video, because that does help a lot, and then you share this video with friends and family that are interested in topics like anime and video games as much as we are, and make sure you follow us as a podcast on all of our social media outlets there, and then all of us individually as well, and all that information will be made available to you guys somewhere, anywhere. If it's not down there, it'll be in the description somewhere. You'll figure it out. We're easy to find. If you are listening to us on Anchor, do not forget there's a cool feature that allows you to donate to the podcast. You can donate any and all of your money, and we will use said money to create content in Japan and all types of other stuff, right? There's a whole bunch of things that Crispin says we need money for, so send it all.
A whole lot of shit we need money for.
We gotta have an episode on all the stuff we got from Anime NYC.
Send all your money to that guy.
That's one
and
video.
He's gonna buy us tickets to Japan.
It's gonna be the
Send
part
it all.
2.
We all going to Japan.
Also, really quickly, anyone out there that is a that fucks with us, right, and is a social media manager or an editor and is looking to assist on the Paradise podcast, please hit us up.
Paradise is looking to expand.
Hit us up.
Yes, please hit us up. We can't offer you money, but we can offer you laughs.
Yes, sir.
So,
Go ahead. Ugo is recruiting members.
yeah. So if you are down to, assist us in our journey on becoming the greatest podcast in the world, please hit us up. Don't hit me up on my personal IG, please.
My name is Ugo. Not
Be
the
nice.
King of the podcast.
Why are you giving out my government, motherfucker? Hit me up. Hit me up. Hit us up on the Paradise Instagram or Twitter or TikTok through the DMs. And please, if it's still enough, there's not too many people with that name around like that. But yes, hit us up and let us know. We can use all the help, and we appreciate you guys listening to us.
There's a lot of Hispanic people in there,
No, we don't have the same name.
It's not Hugo.
And you're still giving out my government, motherfucker.
That's not your name.
All right, he's muted. All right, yeah. That's it. So we out, right? We out.
We out.
We out. Shut up.